Well, I hope I'm writing it to you. If you're just a normal church member that's thinking, well, what do we do now? What's church going to be like now? What should it be like now? How should my life be different now? Then really I'm writing this for you, and I hope it'll be helpful. I think the challenges of what the church has been, which was sick before COVID, and now what the church will be. The challenges of our division across every kind of disagreement of our day, when Jesus actually prayed for us to be unified, and the challenge of our failures as a church in America to really join Jesus on mission, and I think really the challenge of each individual church member to say, I get to choose what kind of church I'm a part of going forward. Is it all going to be just about me, or am I going to join a church that is truly on mission? I think those are some of the challenges that the article addresses. Well, as COVID started, much in my ministry changed. Wasn't able to travel as much to speak as things canceled, but I was overwhelmed by pastors who were just calling and texting and needing someone to talk to. And as I talked to these brothers, I was just amazed at the fact that the church really wasn't moving toward revival. Even under what seems clearly to be a time of God's discipline, we were getting worse. And pastors especially were just almost hopeless about the mask issue. I had pastors saying, if I don't say Sunday that you must wear a mask, I will lose a bunch of our people. If I don't say Sunday that we will not wear masks, I will lose a bunch of our people. And we found ourselves fighting over pieces of cloth. Really disturbing to me when the church is in such a sick state and the world in such a need of Jesus. And these are the kind of things that pastors were saying. And Tom Rayner, a researcher, told me about half of pastors were just considering quitting. So it really moved me to say, what do we need to do? What's the one thing, what really matters that we need to concentrate on right now? I think the one thing that's most important to take away from this article is the decision of whether you're going to live like Jesus is actually coming soon or not. Because that really does change everything. If Jesus is coming soon, a lot of the things that we've been fussing about, dividing over, the things that have contributed to the sickness of the church, we just don't have time for them. They won't seem that important anymore. It'll be much easier to focus our life on the things that matter to us, to our families, to our churches, but most of all, to Jesus. And that's a decision we can make. That's in our control. We can decide, you know what, I'm going to expect Jesus to return and I'm going to live like He is. Or I'm just going to kind of keep on looking for a church that just feeds me and meets my own needs and takes care of the needs of my children, and I'll go when it's convenient or when I need it. This is not Christianity. This is not authentic faith. And I think to take away from this article the sense of urgency to live now like Jesus is returning soon, I think that could change everything.